one, specifically on presentational skills, one of the mindsets that I give them is that perfection is an illusion. It doesn't exist. When you're speaking, you think that your mistakes are creating a major downfall and a major breakdown in your audience members' understanding of your message. But really, simple mistakes don't actually impede a message. And your audience does not expect you to be perfect. Unless your audience members are Enneagram 3s. In that case, they absolutely expect you to be perfection. And if you're not, if you even give a slight hint of maybe making a mistake, they will immediately think, I could have done it better. I mean, they got this loser recording this video, but I could have done it better, clearly. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Enneagram 3s. Something that I don't often talk about in my Enneagram facilitation and coaching is wings. You'll hear a lot of this in the popular Enneagram vernacular. I'm an 8-wing 9, I'm a 1-wing 2, I'm a 4-wing 5. And wings can be very beneficial. I think they're most beneficial in a one-on-one coaching situation. But if I were to talk about wings, I would talk about how I, as an Enneagram 2, oftentimes lean very, very heavily on my 3-wing. Objectively, for more than a decade, I was one of the top competitive high school speech and debate coaches. And I'm not even bragging here. I'm just looking at the numbers. Although if you ever watch one of my keynotes, you will recognize that I have a different relationship to bragging. And I think that bragging is actually something healthy that we don't do enough of. And all the Enneagram 3s suddenly started clapping, and there's a standing ovation for me as the Enneagram 3 said, yes, let's brag. Bragging or not, objectively, I had the stats, the awards, the record to show that I was one of the most successful speech and debate coaches in the nation. And an Enneagram 3 hates to lose. Not just lose big, but even lose a little bit. That loss, any sort of mistake, makes an Enneagram 3 feel like absolute garbage. And I can resonate that in my coaching career. I didn't want any teams to come close at all. In fact, I made it my goal to demolish the competition so bad that it would actually demoralize other teams and other coaches. Yeah. I know, this is not the best time in my life. This is not the kindest time in my life. But I did get results. And that's sometimes the difficulty with Enneagram 3s, is that they will get maximum results for you, but they will often do it at too high of a cost. And for me, being that successful of a coach came at an incredibly high cost. One of the highest costs that an Enneagram 3 pays is a cost to their authenticity. You see, in order to be the best, in order to project this image that I am the best, they will sometimes shift their communication and their personalities to adapt to the people that they are around. Now, don't get me wrong, we all do this. Every single one of us shifts our communication. I speak differently recording a YouTube video than I do speaking to my sons, than I do speaking to a professional audience. That's not good or bad, that's just effective communication skills. But the Enneagram 3 will go so far as to actually shift their entire personality so that they seem like the best one in the group. And then what happens is that they become out of touch of who they really are. And trying to keep up with all of the different personas that they've created with all of these different people can be absolutely exhausting. Keep in mind that Enneagram 3s are still heart-centered individuals. They feel emotions first, but their feelings of emotions are primarily geared towards how others react to them rather than how they are reacting to themselves. But let's not downplay the Enneagram 3 just yet. When they are given the space to make mistakes, and when they understand that making mistakes and having those little failures, even big failures, are just a part of the process to leading to something greater, once they understand that, then they're going to get some amazing results for you. Our washing machine broke recently. It's not a big deal. The washing machine was actually, I think, older than my professional career, so it was clearly on its last legs. And we had to call this company, and they called this company, and then they called this company. And many of you know the struggles of getting an appliance replaced. There's just so many different literal moving parts. They had given us a window of when they were going to deliver our new washing machine. They said, we're going to be there between February 9th, 10 a.m., anytime between then and October. So we're waiting around in that window, and it's getting close to the end of the window, and I'm getting nervous because, I got things to do. Hey, this is Eric. I'm just wondering where the washing machine is and what time it'll be delivered. We're getting close to the end of the window that you gave us. And the customer service rep, I swear to you, said this to me. He said, what, you expect me to know where all my drivers are and where they're going at all times? To which I responded, yes! Yes! That's actually your job. And I hate to tell you this, but the technology exists. It's called a cell phone. It's like me calling a pizza place, ordering a pizza, and them saying, what, you expect us to make pizza at the pizza place? The reason I tell this story is because this customer service representative was not an Enneagram 3. I feel a little bit bad for him because my instinct when he said what he said was, I asked him, wait, you just take customer service calls that end up going nowhere? And he very sadly, very pathetically responded with, apparently. Not an Enneagram 3. And Enneagram 3s, while they can sometimes be that chameleon that shapes and shifts their personality to adapt to make sure that they are the best in the room, they also raise the bar for excellence. What would it look like for us to have individuals in our life that set the bar higher than what we think we are capable of? See, that's the courage, that's the strength of an Enneagram 3. They see a goal and they not only know they can crush it, they know that they can gather a team to exceed that goal's very expectations. Like all Enneagrams, there are two sides to every coin. And what makes an Enneagram number the best is also one of their greatest pitfalls and downfalls. So 3s, make sure that you're always raising the bar for us, but also remember that the very best version of yourself, the most elite, the one that we're going to love, it's the one that you're probably holding back. That is the best version of you. Hey, if you want more on heart types, head types, and gut types of the Enneagram, make sure that you click subscribe and you'll be up to date on all content related to confidence, communication, and storytelling. Until next time, make sure that you come off mute and speak up your story. See you soon.